to ensure you can get a spot. Now, this hike is $100 for adults, it's $50 for teens, and free for 12 and younger, and it benefits Jack's Place, which is a cancer caring house that works with the Shaw Cancer Facility. So patients who are coming to receive treatment who are not quite up for the drive home have a place to stay with a family or caring member. So it's a great cause and a great way to get out there and see the foliage. Now, hopefully you are up here for the weekend and you are going to stay, because starting on Friday the 27th, Vail and Beaver Creek both kick off Restaurant Week. That starts on, again, Friday the 27th, and that will go all the way through the following Sunday, October 6th. Now, just about every single restaurant from Beaver Creek and Vail are all participating in this. They all have great deals for around $20.19. One of the ones I was checking out online is Elway's. They had prime rib, so definitely a great way to get out and taste all those different flavors. And we have a great show for you this morning. We're going to be talking to the Maui Ski Bus. I'm a little bit curious about that. We'll have your epic mornings, your local weather, lots of great information coming your way. So stay with us. We'll have that local weather next.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
Gatorade packs carbs to refuel and electrolytes to replenish, so you can bring the heat. Nothing beats Gatorade.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
With over 100 years of Vail Valley real estate experience, the advisors of Engel & Volkers have consistently provided the highest level of service to our clients. Previously known as Sun & Alp Real Estate, Engel & Volkers now has access to a worldwide network of 735 shops and over 7,000 advisors, allowing us to provide unparalleled national and international exposure for our properties. As Engel & Volkers, we can provide the highest standard of service to sellers and buyers of Vail Valley real estate. Come visit us in our Vail Village location.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
That is a look over at Vail Village, and we're definitely starting to see some color over in Vail today. They've got the farmers market going on this morning, a great place to wake up go grab some coffee and go grab a snack if you are out there. You can find all sorts of delicious treats over there. We are starting out a little cool this morning, so if you're going to go over there and check it out, make sure you've got that light jacket on for yourself if you're going to be walking around. That sun is going to be out though all morning. It's going to warm things up a bit. We're going to be reaching a high of about 59 today. You might have that slight breeze while you're out there. It should be a beautiful afternoon once it warms up a bit, having those fall temperatures for the last day of summer. Tomorrow's the official start of fall. Tonight we are going to be cooling down to a low of 32. That sun setting at 7:05. So plan those outings a little bit earlier. Those days are getting shorter and shorter, and we're going to continue to feel like fall. If you're thinking about traveling from along the I-70 corridor, we're still a good bit warmer in Denver. They're looking at 78 for a high, 62 in Vail, 66 in Avon, and warmer to the west of us in Eagle. They are still at 70. And for tomorrow on Monday, again, the official first day of fall, we're looking at temperatures now in the 60s for the majority of the work week, although everything should be pretty dry throughout the week until we get to Friday. Once we get towards the weekend, we do have a chance of showers. But we're going to see how Eric is doing this morning out for his epic morning on this chilly day.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Well, Michelle, I am soaking in some incredible views. I'm loving the slow change of the leaves this year. It's a little bit lagged from other years in terms of the aspens actually starting to drop their leaves and change colors. It always starts with the bushes. And you can see here the bushes have really started to turn. So throughout the course of this next week is going to be prime leaf peeping season. And this is one of the best places to do it here in Avon, actually at the West Avon Preserve Trails. They're just on the north side of Avon. You go down Nottingham Road to the west, and kind of when you hit the end, that's where you have access to the bike trails. Or if you look up Beaver Creek Point in your phones, it'll take you up to where I'm at. There's a nice little parking lot up here, and they're just amazing trails for biking and for off-leash dog walking. Totally acceptable to have your little pup like Minnie here off-leash and roaming around the trails. You'll usually find a whole bunch of dogs ready to play with your pup if they're friendly and love to play with dogs. That's why I love to bring Minnie up here. And also for mountain biking, and I'm excited to show you guys more of the bike trails a little bit later on in the show. But there's about 2 miles of hiking trails around here, and this time of year the views are just absolutely impeccable. And if you're not in the mood to do a lot of hiking to get up to the high elevation and see the leaves, is the perfect place because you can just drive up here, kind of like I did today. It's a beautiful day to do it. A little chilly though, Michelle was right, a little bit chilly today. If anybody is an inventor, please invent a heated GoPro pole for me. That would be appreciated. Thank you very much. And thank you to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery for sponsoring this first share. We're going to take a little break, catch up with Michelle cooking up some delightful football treats in the kitchen.
Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter, and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walk or Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walk or Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
Well, it is game day for the Denver Broncos. They're playing Wisconsin's Green Bay Packers, and kickoff is at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. They're going to be playing at Lambeau Field. So we thought we would do some tasty football snacks. And in honor of playing Green Bay, we wanted to do something nice and cheesy for all you cheeseheads out there. So we are going to make a brat beer cheese dip. So this is really easy and delicious. Anyone can do it. So we're going to start with, we have some bratwurst here that we took the casing off of them. We're going to sort of crumble those and cook those. We have some milk, butter, flour, cheddar cheese, and of course, couldn't have a Wisconsin dip without some cheese curds, some pork gravy, and a beer. Now, if you don't want to use the beer, you can actually substitute chicken broth or beef broth instead. But since it's a football game, we figured we would make it with the beer. And once you cook it, you're going to be cooking all the alcohol out of it. So anyone can eat it. Now, we're going to start with doing our brats, and we don't want to do it too high, about a medium heat. So we're going to take these and get them in our pan. So, you know, as everyone knows, the Wisconsin fans are known as cheeseheads. And that term actually came from Germany making fun of the Dutch during World War II. And then it has, slowly become a more endearing term for all of our Wisconsin cheese-loving fans. And the first time someone used the term cheesehead was actually at a Brewers game, not at a Packers game. So just a little bit of interesting knowledge about that. And even crazier, the very first cheesehead was a cushion couch with holes burned into it and spray painted yellow. So crazy. But, if you're looking for something else to do, maybe you're thinking about going camping to enjoy all of these leaves, we're going to check in with Eric next with the book report, and he's got some interesting information for us.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
That's right, Michelle. We've been talking up the Eagle Valley Library District all summer long. They have such an amazing wealth of books and books on tape and video games and anything you could think of that your local library would have. But you know what they have that I bet your local library doesn't have? Anything you could imagine to go camping. That's right, they actually have camping gear at the library that you can check out for free to go camping. Things like a GPS, like trekking poles, like a waterproof backpack, like a camping mat. I mean, it's essentially anything except for a sleeping bag and a tent. Other than that, you can get it all from the library. And it doesn't take much to get a library card. All they require is a photo ID. That could be your Epic Pass. If you've got your Epic Pass, bring that into the library and you can check out so many things: books, video games, books on tapes, magazines, graphic novels, comic books, and camping gear. So great at the Eagle Valley Library District. And now, Michelle's going to give us a look at our local weather on this gorgeous Sunday.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
Vail Village is going to be hopping today with that farmers market taking place. great time to get out there. Go get your morning coffee. If you are headed out there, we are starting out a little bit chilly this morning. Right now we're starting out in the low 30s. So definitely grab that jacket, grab that fleece if you are walking outside today, because you're going to want it while you're out there, especially until the sun comes out. If you're in the shade, it's going to feel much cooler. We are going to warm up quite a bit today, though. We're going to reach a high of about 59. Today's probably the last day we have this low pressure system hovering around Colorado, and that's going to be pushing to the east of us, bringing some sunnier weather throughout the week today. Although tonight we are going to drop back down into the 30s with a low of 32. That sun setting now at 7:05. So make sure you get out early to enjoy all of the day today before your sun is setting and you're like, oh, it's over already now that we have these fall short days. If you are traveling along the I-70 corridor, we're looking at temperatures of around 78 over in Denver, much warmer down there. We're looking at 62 in Vail, 66 in Avon, and a little warmer to the west of us, all the way up to 70 in Eagle. So some great temperatures for doing those hikes and bike rides. Tomorrow on Monday is the official start of fall. That high pressure system should be getting to us by tomorrow. Things start to warm back up, reaching a high of about 64, mid-60s throughout the week, although those overnight lows are now dipping into the 30s. Lots of good temperatures for making snow. With snow comes ice on the road. So Eric's going to give us the road report next.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
Well, I-70 is looking quite clear throughout our valley as I have a nice bird's eye view from Vail almost to Edwards of I-70, and it's going very smoothly. But as Michelle said, with temperatures declining, precipitation increasing, the chance of snow starts hitting, and it's time to start thinking about your tires, and specifically your tire tread. Now, there were new traction laws implemented in Colorado this year, and they kicked off September 1st, so these are actually already in effect. And they have to do with the tires on your vehicle. So if you have a two-wheel drive car, it's important that you always have tire chains or the little extra grippers, the like grippy blankets you put around your tires. You also need to ensure that your tires are either winter rated or all-season mud snow rated to ensure that you've got enough grip on I-70 when the roads get a little bit slippery. If you've got a four-wheel drive car, you've got to make sure that you've got 1/16 of tire tread. This is about 50% more than what was the previous requirement, which was 1/8 of an inch of tire tread. So the sticking the penny in your tire and getting to the top of Abe's head probably doesn't work anymore. You want it to about his nose, I would say. All right, so stay safe as you're driving out there. Prepare yourself for winter, and we've got more Good Morning Vail coming up after this.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
The electric vehicle market is booming in the automotive industry, and that's why I'm excited to have Brian Hannigan from Holy Cross Energy here to tell us a bit about a new program you guys have to help increase adoption rates.
Thanks. Our Charge at Home, Charge at Work programs introduced last month provide access to electric vehicle chargers for our members at their homes or in their workplaces to help them use electric vehicles and take advantage of the technology that it provides. Our chargers are free, they're covered by rebates, and we'll work with electricians to help get them installed. We'll cover the installation, the warranty, and the maintenance over a 3-year period. All that in exchange for a flat monthly rate that appears on the members' bills. So it's a great program.
Just easily subsidized over 3 years, so essentially free chargers.
Free chargers, yeah. And so all they need to do is visit our website and start the process there.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brian. I appreciate it. Check into Holy Cross Energy's website, adopt an electric vehicle, and help saving the planet one car at a time.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer. We got it!
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it!
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
We are here in Leadville, Colorado at the Leadville Railroad, catching up with Kirsten, and her mom and dad have owned the train for a long time, and this is a family business for you, right?
It is. We've been running it since 1988, and the entire family is involved, and we keep finding more people to help us out.
Do you have a lot of family members that work with the train, or do you have friends that come in, or how does the whole process work for bringing people on board? I like to say on board.
We actually have an amazing group of people. Both my parents have been running it. My brother's head of track maintenance. And other than that, we've got a tremendous number of families that work here. The woman in the depot, her mother, and her sister all work here. So we've got a bunch of people that are all real close-knit group, and we love coming to work every day.
I think it's great. It's such a beautiful day up here in Leadville. It's amazing. And we are starting to load the train up. We had Lynette announce all aboard just a few minutes ago. The train's going to be leaving here shortly. And tell us about the train a little bit. Like, how long has the train been in operation? How long has your family owned the business?
So trains have been running through Leadville since the 1800s. My parents purchased the business in 1988 and have been running it as a family-friendly business ever since, getting as many people to come up here from the surrounding areas as we can just to check out the wonderful city of Leadville.
Leadville's an amazing, there's so much history here, you know, it's an amazing place, and you've got such a great operation. If someone wants to go on the train, like they're calling to find out the details, like give me and the viewers an idea of what it's like to be on the train, what they can expect, what to bring, how it all works.
All right, so as you can see, we've got open and enclosed cars. So when you come, you want to bring layers. It's Leadville, we're at 10,000 feet. It really is a good idea to bring a couple of layers of clothes with you. You're always welcome to bring your picnic lunch. Along with that, you need your camera so that you can take some perfect pictures for the fall season or the summer season. As we're up here, we've got wildlife, wildflowers, everything that you can see as we go on. And we do have a stop, get off, walk around, see the caboose, see the engine. So you've got lots of opportunities on board, as well as a conductor who's pointing out various things along the way, giving you a little bit of the background, the history, both on railroads as well as Leadville itself.
Now, how long does the train ride take?
The train ride is 2.5 hours long on a regularly scheduled trip. We do have some weekends where we've got a 3-hour trip, and those are just special tours where we take an extra mile up to Devil's Tail Tangent, and you get to see a little bit more of the line as well as an overview of the Climax molybdenum mine.
How amazing. How long is the train? Like, how many cars are there? How many people can it accommodate? And from what I understand, people can freely move around the train.
Yes, we like to have it accessible for pets, adults, kids, everybody to pick and choose where they want to be. You want to start in a beautiful open car like this on a sunny day and move into an enclosed car. If it becomes cloudy, we're going to go rain or shine. So you've got lots of options. We've got 7 whole cars, 3 enclosed, 1 with a roof but no sides, and 2 open cars, and you can move around. We do have an engine and caboose available. You're welcome to ride in those. They're special trips, special fees, one-way trip, either on the way up or down. But for people who are major train enthusiasts, I certainly recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And if you're into photography, shoot for the caboose.
Shoot for the caboose. You heard it right from Kirsten. So I have another question for you. If someone wants to book any kind of a private function, do you do private functions at all?
Absolutely. We've done weddings, we've done private parties for businesses and different things like that. It's really a great way to just kind of come together and mingle.
So come together and mingle on the Leadville Railroad. People want to check it out. They can go to leadville-train.com. Kirsten, thanks for being here today. Can you take us out with a little bit of a all aboard, and I'll honk the horn. How about that?
It's a deal.
Go for it.
All aboard!
We're up here in Leadville at the Leadville Railroad, a short drive from Denver and Vail. Make a day of it, make a weekend of it. Come on up to Leadville and check out the Leadville train.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
A little chilly this morning on the Beaver Creek Golf Course. Things will get ramped up though as the day progresses. Temperatures will certainly be increasing from what they are this morning. And I've got a good sort of bird's eye view of both Beaver Creek Golf Course and the Arrowhead Golf Course over this way. There's actually frost on that golf course. That's what, not sure if the GoPro can pick it up, but the grass is certainly looking a little white and frosty this morning, with temperatures starting off today at 29 degrees. That's right, you read that right. Don't wipe that sleep out of your eyes. You're seeing things correctly. 29 degrees to start the day off, getting as high as 59 this afternoon, and this is a true fall day. The day before fall. Tomorrow's fall, but it feels like fall today, that's for sure. This evening, expect temperatures to decline to about 32, 33 degrees. Sunset right about 7:05. If you are enjoying one of the last days to get up on the gondola at Vail or Beaver Creek Mountain, here's a look at your mid-mountain conditions. 55 to 57 degrees for Vail and Beaver Creek, and then 51 for Breckenridge and Keystone. Just a little cooler in Summit County. There's slightly higher elevation than us, except for Keystone. Keystone's lower, but for some reason cooler. Who knows? Looking ahead to the next 5 days, we're going to step into our weather time machine here, try to predict what's going to happen for your work week. Well, temperatures should remain fairly steady in the upper 50s, lower 60s throughout the majority of the week. And then we've got a little storm system that should be approaching our valley on Wednesday evening to Thursday, and expect that to bring some rain, potential snowfall as well in that. Thanks to Beaver Creek Resort Company for sponsoring this weather. Now we're going to check back in with Michelle, cooking up that cheesy treat in our kitchen.
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly Ski Boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
Well, game day is early today, 11 a.m. Mountain Time against those Green Bay Packers. So you're going to want an easy snack that you can get ready fast. So we were making this brat beer cheese dip. So right now I have that casing off all of my bratwursts. These are done cooking. So I am going to put these in a container and just set them aside for a little bit. And I'm going to put most of it in there, but I'm going to save a little bit in a separate container. And then I'm going to make something really just a really basic roux. So using the same pot, that's the greatest part about this recipe, is you only get one pot dirty. So now that I've drained that out, I'm actually going to keep a little bit of that grease from the bratwursts in here. Now, you don't necessarily have to use bratwurst if you're not a bratwurst fan. And currently we are at hunting season. So there's no reason you couldn't use some tasty little venison sausages, some elk sausages, whatever you like. Now, if you did use something like ground beef, something like that, you're going to want to drain off some of the fat. But these were pretty lean. So right now I have a pretty much a low heat and I'm letting my butter melt. And I have some flour right here. And like I said, this is what I'm going to make a really basic roux with. Now, if you were French and you wanted to make a correct roux, you would clarify the butter first. But we're not even going to bother with that. And in fact, if you make a roux, you can make a little extra, put it in the fridge, cut it in half, put half of it in the fridge, and it's a sauce thickener for just about any kind of sauce you want to make. You can make homemade gravy with it. You can make your own flavors with it. It's great to experiment with. So I'm going to put in my flour now, and once I have that in, I'm actually just going to, I don't have quite as many tools in here, so I'm just wiping some of the sausage off that, and I'm going to let these guys mix up. So again, we are playing those Green Bay Packers today, so I figured I would give you some interesting Wisconsin kitchen facts. And so cheese curds, everyone is like, what exactly is a cheese curd? Well, these right here are my cheese curds, and basically whenever you make cheese, you're going to pasteurize the milk, and then with the pasteurization and cooling process, you're eventually going to separate the whey from the curd. And then this part, the curd, is pressed into a mold, and that mold is then used to make a wheel of cheese or whatever your mold is. Now, the pieces that don't quite fit into the mold that roll out the sides, that's what the cheese curds are. So they are delicious little nuggets of cheesy goodness. Now, some other interesting things about all of our Wisconsinites. Let's see if you guys know what this is. Do you know what a bubbler is? Apparently that's a water fountain if you're in Wisconsin. So if you're headed over to Wisconsin to check out the Broncos at Lambeau Field and you need to find the water fountain, apparently you should be asking for the bubbler. And another interesting thing about our Wisconsin friends is that's where the term brewski came from. So I'm sure there's lots of people out there right now getting ready for the game with their brewskis. But we're going to have another check of the weather coming up next.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Oh, football fans are quite unique, Michelle. I don't know. They're starting off their day with a brewski at 8 o'clock. I think it's 8 o'clock in Wisconsin right now. The brave folks in the Midwest, that's for sure, if they're starting off their day with a beer. I'm starting off my day with a gorgeous view here, though, at the top of the West Avon Preserve trails, just basking in the sunlight. Things are finally starting to warm up. It was a little chilly on poor little Eric's fingers, let me tell you. But looking at the temperatures for the day, starting off at 29 degrees. There's a slight breeze in the air this morning as well, which is certainly keeping things even cooler than that 29-degree air feel. And getting as high as 59 degrees today. Now, what's great about the day, even though the air temperature, the temperature is slightly suppressed, we should have fairly clear sunny skies throughout the course of the day. So as long as you're staying in the sun, it's going to be very, very comfortable on this fabulous Sunday. This evening, expect the sun to set right around 7:05, 7:06 p.m. Temperatures to drop to the lower 30s. Skies should remain clear for this evening as well. Now, if you're getting on one of our 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, remember you've got 2 more days left to enjoy lift-operated service on Vail and Beaver Creek. Just 2 more weekends left, rather. You're looking at temperatures between 55 to 57 in Vail and Beaver Creek, and then 51 degrees in Breckenridge and Keystone. Looking ahead to the next 5 days, expect fairly consistent temperatures with the onset of fall tomorrow, right in the upper 50s, lower 60s. But by the end of the week, a storm system should be coming our way, potentially bringing with it snow, but most certainly some moisture in the form of rain. And thanks to the outlets at Silverthorne for sponsoring this weather. We got plenty more Good Morning Vail in store for you. And I can't wait to see the delightful treat Michelle is cooking up.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know.
Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
So I am now working on making my main base for the dish. So in the last piece, I had my roux nicely made up. Then you're gonna wanna put in the milk and the cheese together. Now, you only wanna do a little bit of the milk at a time, stir it in, a little bit of the cheese at a time, stir it in, let it get hot and thick, and then you add in a little bit more, sort of like you are slowly folding that in together. Now, once I get all of that in here and you stir it nice and slowly, not quite folding it, but a slow sort of fold, it'll start to thicken up. And then once I have all of this here, all of my milk and cheese in, I'm going to put my brats in. So another weird Wisconsin, not weird, but an unusual Wisconsin term that they use if someone in the kitchen in Wisconsin goes to defrost something. Instead of saying, oh, I'm going to thaw the brats or I'm going to defrost this, they say unthaw. Oh, give me the brats to unthaw. So just a weird little speech anomaly that they use over there. But otherwise, this way you can impress all your cheesehead fans coming to check everything out at your house today. But hopefully Joe Flacco will do something and bring us home the win for the Broncos. But I'm just going to keep stirring this, and then I'm going to add a little bit more milk here. You want to have a nice medium flame as you get this going. So we're going to put in a little bit more cheese and just sprinkle it around. And I can feel this thickening up nicely. So we're going to check in with Eric. Man, he's going to be all cold out there this morning. We're going to have these nice warm treats for him when he comes back for his epic morning. So we're going to see how that's going next.
Epic Morning is brought to you by Christie Sports Local Bike Shop with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in Westvale and rental bikes available in Vale Village.
I am quite excited for those warm, tasty treats when I get back, Michelle. But I've been snuggling with little Minnie here to keep myself warm. Oh, high five. Minnie's excited about the beer cheese. She won't get to eat it, but she'll get to smell it. That'll be fun. Minnie, can you dance? Good girl. Yeah, I always make sure to keep a stash of treats with me when I'm hiking around with Minnie. It's great bonding when you're out training your dog, and it's the best way to teach them to be appropriately off leash. You know, as I'm kind of hanging out with Minnie on the trails, always trying to give her a few little training sessions every time we get out and hike. And one of my favorite things to do that's really kept her focused on me is I keep a little treat like this and I hold it by my side and then we just walk. And I say, heel, good, heel. And I don't always have a treat with me, but anytime I kind of hold my hands by my side like this, she's kind of in tuned that there might be a treat there. So she stays with me when I hold my hand like this. Minnie, this way, heel. And it's just been great getting her really well trained on our trail systems here so that she can be a nice dog and learn to play properly and hopefully be predominantly off leash when she fully grows up. And thanks to Christie Sports for sponsoring this epic morning. I just met that gentleman with his Australian Shepherd, Michael from Detroit. Hey Michael, thanks for watching us from now on. Then we got more fun on Good Morning Vale coming up after this.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vale Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
Oh, this is such a perfect snack for a chilly day like this. I'm so excited to taste some of this here in a little bit. But we are starting out this morning pretty chilly if you are headed outside this morning, starting out in the low 30s right now. So definitely grab that jacket if you are headed outside. Although there's lots of sunshine today, it'll be a really nice day out there. Going to warm up to about 59 degrees, maybe a slight breeze while you are outside. But as we go into this evening, we are definitely getting into the time of year where you want to start covering those little patio plants if you have them out there, just to keep those tomatoes and everything going that little bit longer. But we're going to drop down to a low of about 32 tonight. That sun setting at 7:05. Those days are now definitely falling into that fall cycle of getting a little bit cooler in the warm morning and evenings, and those temperatures getting into the 30s. If we're looking at the I-70 corridor, we're looking at 78 in Denver, 62 in Vail, 66 in Avon, and warmer to the west of us, all the way up to 70 in Eagle. Nice and sunny throughout the state today. It's going to be a beautiful day wherever you are in Colorado. If you are going to be sticking around up here for the next couple days, Monday, the official start of fall, we're looking at temperatures of around 64 degrees for Monday and 30s all week long for the overnight lows, warming back up as we move towards the middle of the week. And then on Thursday and Friday, we have that next chance of showers coming in. So if you are looking at getting out on the mountain today, we're going to check in with Eric next for that trail report.
Thanks a lot, Michelle. You know, a rite of passage for being a Colorado native or a Coloradan is summiting one of our famous 14er mountains. And that just stands for a mountain that goes above 14,000 feet of elevation. And Colorado has more 14ers located in it than any other state in the country. So that's why it's such a big deal for us Coloradans to be summiting 14ers, or the mountains that go above 14,000 feet. And you still have a little bit of time left in the season to achieve this feat because they're such high elevation, they tend to keep snow for longer than lower elevation, and they also get snow earlier than any other location. And actually, there's still snow in the New York mountain range behind me, and I know there's a 14,000 foot mountain or 14er located in that mountain range. And you want to check out 14er.com to get all the information on the various difficulty ratings of the 14ers, as well as the conditions on the various 14ers. Now, I highly recommend you head up to Leadville and check out Mount Sherman to summit your first 14er. Or if you want an even easier, less elevation gain one, Mount Bierstadt outside of Georgetown along I-70 is a great first-time 14er. Get out there and enjoy our high elevation wilderness. Now we're gonna take one last look at Michelle in the kitchen and kick off our 8 o'clock hour.
Weather's perfect. Family's all together.
And we switched to Geico, save money on our boat insurance.
How can it get any better than this?
Dad, I just caught a goldfish.
There's no goldfish in this lake. Oh,
Whoa.
it's pure gold. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be rich!
It only gets better when you switch and save with Geico.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Is Cooper outside?
I don't know. Cooper? Here, boy.
If your life isn't always practical, your carpet should be. You can relax with Lee's with our pet-friendly, stylish, and durable Lee's carpets. Backed by the industry's only 25-year no-exclusion stain warranty.
Don't worry. Carpet One's got this covered.
Oh.
Find your new Lee's carpet in stock now. We can install right away.
Let us put you in the spirit. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
And let us put you in the spirits.
Well, with tomorrow being the first day of fall and the leaves on these bushes really starting to change, it is prime leaf peeping season, and you've only got 2 more weekends to take advantage of the activities on Vail and Beaver Creek that are going to afford you the absolute best views to watch the fall leaves change. Now on Vail, that's going to be with a zip line tour, a canopy tour at the top of the Eagle Bond Gondola, the Eagle's Nest area outside of Lion's Head Village. It's part of Epic Discovery. The zip line tour goes over 2 miles. You're going to cruise over Game Creek Bowl and then back around to Chair 2 and then back to the Eagle's Nest area, and you're going to get an incredible view of all the fall foliage changing. And then on Beaver Creek, they offer a 4x4 tour. It's about 2 hours long, and they drive you to the top of Beaver Creek in a 4x4 and give you amazing views of the surrounding valley and some great information. You know, I found out when I did one of these 4x4 tours that there are strawberries and raspberries that grow on Beaver Creek Mountain. Who would have thought that? You know, you're skiing and snowboarding over fields of strawberries throughout the winter. It's amazing stuff. Would have never known that if I hadn't have taken that 4x4 tour. So it's not just about the great views, it's also about getting yourself a little knowledge of Beaver Creek Mountain and the various flora and fauna that populate Beaver Creek Mountain. That's how you're going to maximize the epicness of your weekends. But remember, just for the next 2 weeks, and then things are going to close down for the winter. And now we're going to check in with Michelle, get a look at our local weather.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
These chilly temperatures are getting me so excited for ski season. We are almost there. Only 2 more weekends that you get to ride the gondola until you get to come back and do it with your skis. So we're starting off a little chilly, like I said, this morning. Right now around 29 degrees, low 30s depending upon where you are in the valley, but lots of sunshine out there. Even though it's cool out, make sure you're putting that sunblock on before you go outside today. We are going to warm up to a high of 59 today. As we move throughout the week, it's going to start to warm up. We have the last of a low pressure system sitting over us today. That's going to be making its way east. As well as tonight, make sure you're watering in all your plants really well, or putting an old sheet over them to help protect them from a frost, because we definitely have a chance of a frost tonight with a low of 32. That sun setting at 7:05 p.m. It just depends where you are in elevation for if you're going to see that frost or not. But overall, lots of sunshine, clear skies throughout the day and evening. Great day to go for a hike mid-mountain at all of our resorts today. 55 at Vail, 57 in Beaver Creek, 51 for Breckenridge and Keystone. So nice cool temperatures for working up that sweat while you are hiking around, looking at all that beautiful fall foliage, as well as those cool temperatures will really help make those colors pop. Warming up, as I said, tomorrow as that high pressure system moves in, a high of 64 for the first day of fall. Then temperatures in the mid 60s throughout the week, dropping into the 30s every night. Overnight this week. Once we get into Thursday and Friday, we do have that chance of moisture coming back into the forecast. But overall, a great week ahead. We're going to have more Good Morning Vail coming your way in just a moment.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Greetings, good morning, salutations, and welcome to TV8's Good Morning Vail for Sunday, September 22nd, 2019, the final day of summer. Winter is fast approaching, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family, and I am one of your hosts, Eric Sundblad, excited for winter up here on the Avon Preserve Trails. We've got Michelle Seamer live in our Avon studio. She's got an exciting guest coming up on this next hour of our show. And today is a special day on Beaver Creek. It's Hike, Wine, and Dine Day. It's an annual event that benefits Jack's Place and Shaw Cancer Center. Jack's Place is a recovery center here in the mountains. If you're not well enough to travel after receiving cancer treatment, it's a great place. It's very comfortable. Your family can stay there. This Hike, Wine, and Dine event benefits Jack's Place and Shaw Cancer Center. Registration today at the bottom of Centennial Lift in Beaver Creek at 9:30. The hike starts at 10. It's just a mellow hike around Beaver Creek, and then it ends with some culinary fare and some delicious wine. So it benefits not only you in getting exercise and drinking delicious wine, but also Jack's Place, Shaw's Cancer Center. Check that out. Help that great cause out. And if you are an avid golfer, we've only got a couple more weekends left to experience Beaver Creek Golf Course. Beaver Creek Golf Course, located at the base of Beaver Creek, kind of winds its way almost down to the town of Avon. Luscious greens, really well-built course. A couple pros designed the Beaver Creek Golf Course. It's definitely not one to miss if you are an avid golfer and have just been experiencing the various golf courses around our valley. You certainly want to check off the Beaver Creek Golf Course from your list before you head home. And now we've got Michelle Seamer live in our studio. How are you doing, Michelle? Is that beer cheese brat dip that you've made, is it just wafting through the air right now?
It is in the oven. I can't wait to taste it. We have been cooking up a storm here this morning on Good Morning Vale. Now, if you're looking to cook up a storm today, or whether you're not looking up to cook up a storm, the place to get all your fresh veggies, whatever you need, is the Vale Farmers Market. And that is going on today over on Meadow Drive in Vale. You can find absolutely everything there. You can head down now and get yourself some breakfast. You can check out all the different artisan vendors. There's 117 tents of all different kinds of crafts, food, fresh produce. I found the best cupcakes I've ever had over there, as well as you can pick up your own treats for Super Bowl or for football Sunday, or you can just go get some cupcakes, whatever you'd like. I found some great dog leashes and collars over there. They have some great things. Now, we're all talking about food at the Vale Farmers Market, food in the TV8 kitchen. Well, if you're a foodie, this is your treat. On Friday, we start Beaver Creek and Vale Restaurant Week. Really exciting because all these restaurants come up with a special for $20.19. It is such an affordable way to go out and try all these different types of cuisine. One of my favorite ones I saw on the list was Elway's, and they have a special for $20.19 with prime rib. But they have all sorts of restaurants all the way from Beaver Creek all the way over to Vale. Splendido. They have everything from small plate and drink specials to bottles of wine that you get with your meal for $20.19. So go online and check it out because there's some great deals happening all week long. Now, we have a great next hour coming your way. We have the Maui ski bus here. I'm so curious about this. I can't wait to check this bus out and take you with me while we go inside. And, do they sleep there? Does it have a bathroom? Does it drive back to Maui in the summer? What happens to it? So we'll find out in the next hour. Stay with us. Your local weather is next.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
Hi, I'm Dan Talene, owner of Carrots Jewelers in Vale Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vale for more than 35 years. Here at Carrots, our passion is exclusive custom jewelry, and we take pride in our one-of-a-kind designs. Carrots is a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry, accented with selected paintings, sculpture, and ceramics. For more on our custom designs, call 476-4760 or visit our website at carrotsvale.com.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
This weather report is brought to you by Triumph Mountain Properties, luxury vacation rentals and residential property management in the Vail Valley.
Things are looking calm this morning in Vail Village. That's a shot from the covered bridge, but that is about to be the hub of activity here in the valley today as the farmers market gets kicked off. In just about an hour, the vendors should be ready to start giving you cupcakes and corn and peaches and anything your heart could desire at a farmer's market. Let's take a look at what your weather's going to be like for this lovely final day of summer here in the Vail Valley. Starting off at 29 degrees this morning. It certainly felt like that as well. Let me tell you, my fingers were a little chilly to start things off here on Epic Morning. Getting as high as 59 degrees today though. It should be fairly clear throughout the course of the day and into the evening hours. No signs of precipitation in our forecast. Now this evening, temperatures dropping to about 32 degrees, sunset right around 7:06 p.m. So those days just continually getting shorter as we progress into the winter season. Now panning our view out, if you are traveling around the I-70 corridor, expect fairly clear conditions, no moisture from Denver all the way to Eagle. Denver 78 degrees, mid to lower 60s for Vail and Avon, and then 70 degrees for Eagle. A little lower elevation than us, so they're always warmer. It's a little high alpine desert feeling in Eagle, but 70 degrees today in Eagle. And now looking ahead to the future, should have fairly consistent conditions up through Wednesday. So that's temperatures in the mid to lower 60s. And then starting on Wednesday, cloud cover should start increasing, storm system rolling in, potential for some snow, but definitely going to see some rain later on this week. With tomorrow being the first day of fall, maybe we can get ourselves some snow. That'll be good stuff. Thanks to Triumph Mountain Properties for sponsoring this weather. Now we're going to take one last visit with Michelle in the kitchen.
Crikeys, as they say in Wisconsin. That smells great. So I'm gonna pull this out here. Oh, it is bubbly, cheesy goodness. Oh, look at that. Delicious. So when we cut away last time, I was just finishing thickening up the roux. We went ahead and we poured the beer in. Again, do that slowly, not a full can, only about a cup. And again, if you don't want to use the beer, you can use chicken or beef broth. And then we mixed that in as well as I stirred in all of my crumbled up broths. And again, you can substitute whatever meat you would like. You just want them to be small pieces so they're easy. They're easy to pick up with a gooey chip. Now, when I did my meat, I set a little bit of the meat aside so I could use it as a garnish. And another thing that works really well with this, even just as a garnish, is if you do some bacon and then you cut up the bacon, set that aside, you've got the brat inside of it, then you can put a little bit of the bacon on the top in the middle. And then I put all of my cheese curds along the outer circle on the top, put that in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes at 350, and you get this cheesy, bubbly goodness. So stay with us. We're going to have more. If you are looking for maybe an epic adventure, Vail Resorts is hiring. We'll tell you more about that next. They're all...
Yes, it's the first word of any new discovery. But when allergies attack, the excitement fades. Allegra helps you say yes with the fastest non-drowsy allergy relief and turn any half-hearted yes into an all-in yes. Allegra, live your life, not your allergies.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it! Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley. That's us!
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it! So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Are you someone who pushes boundaries and challenges the status quo? Well, Vail Resorts wants you on our team. Vail Resorts is currently hiring for all sorts of winter positions. Come have an epic adventure with us. Can you imagine waking up every morning and being able to go out and enjoy the back bowls with your free Epic Pass as an employee? We are looking for help here at TV8, everything from a PA assistant all the way to talent. So if you're interested in finding a position at Vail Resorts, check out jobs.vailresortcareers.com and you can find the perfect career of your dream. Now, don't let this opportunity go away because winter is coming and you're going to want to be out here, or Vail Resorts has positions all around the world. So take advantage and enjoy a season here in the mountains and see what it's like to get to ski epic powder day every day when you're not working. We have positions, everything from greeters to working in the kitchens to working in TV like us. If you would like to see what it's really like to be a Vail Resorts employee, we're going to take a look at what the day-to-day life is really like.
I think the experience of a lifetime is for everyone. You know, we want our guests to have an experience of a lifetime, but also our employees, we want them to remember what a magical place this is.
This will be my 10th season working for Vail Resorts. I started on mountain safety my first year and then started with patrol 9 years ago. I basically have the best job in the world.
I mean, I love this job. I've been doing it for 25 years.
I ski and I work for a great company. And you know, I've been doing what I've been doing since 1989, you know, so I just followed my dream and the passion and just keep doing it day by day.
Vail Resorts in North Star gives me the opportunity to live and work in the place I love.
I mean, I came out to do 1 season snowboarding and I fell in love with this place.
You know, the type of person to work for Vail, I think it's just anybody that is energetic and excited about what they do on a day-to-day basis. It just takes a special person, but a lot of people are really good at this job.
Anybody can do it and anybody can have a great time. It's all what you make of it.
You know, I truly believe that my bosses, you know, they care about my development and they care about where I want to go in my career, and I think that's really, really, truly unique.
For a company to
have that dedication in finding people who are looking for the alignment of who they are with where they work, I think helps us build a focus in our core values and what matters to each of us.
And we all share that common passion for what we do and working in the outdoors and working in this industry. And yeah, the community here of employees is hands down the best thing I've ever experienced, and it's what's kept me coming back for 13 years, and it's going to keep me around for about another 30 or 40.
Who wouldn't want to come work here every day? This is your office. Pretty cool.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
A hub of activity this morning on the West Avon Preserve trails. We got a mountain biker out there, we got a couple dogs, we got a bunch of people walking. I think all my epic mornings up here have really broken the news on how amazing this place is. I don't think I've seen so many people up here quite this early. Well, it is a gorgeous morning for it as we're taking a look at your forecast for this Sunday, final day of summer, starting off at 29 degrees. It was certainly felt that chilly when I started this off. My fingers were quite cold, but the sun has warmed things up. Feels very comfortable out right now. Should be seeing a high of 59 degrees in our Vail Valley today, and that's at the base of Vail. This evening, sun setting around 7:06 p.m., getting about 32 degrees, so maybe if we get some moisture in the next week, we could potentially start to see snow. That's why I really love to see those overnight lows start dropping, because when moisture does arrive, that means snow comes, and it gets me so excited. Now, if you are enjoying one of our 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, you can expect mid-mountain temperatures to be, you know, for Vail and Beaver Creek, only a few degrees colder than what we're seeing at the base of the mountain. For Breckenridge and Keystone, though, significantly cooler, 51 degrees mid-mountain for Breckenridge and Keystone. Looking ahead to the next 5 days, similar conditions for the majority of the week that we're experiencing today. So that means upper 50s to lower 60s as far as your daytime highs. Clear skies, but then as we approach mid to late week, there is a low pressure system and a storm front that's going to move in. Potential for some snow to be delivered, but most certainly expect some rain in our forecast later on this week. But we've got some gorgeous fall weather coming up before we get to that. And we also want to welcome our friends at K3, now joining us Fridays and Saturdays, watching Good Morning Vail. And we got more fun in store for you on this Good Morning Vail. We're going to find out about Vail Resort's Epic Promise Foundation next.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Beaver Creek's first and only family-owned restaurant, Coyote Cafe, has become a staple in the village over the last 30 years for its laid-back atmosphere, fresh Mexican cuisine, and delicious scratch-made cocktails. Fuel your days on the slopes with inventive tacos from our new taqueria menu, signature fajita dishes, tasty kids items, and more. Join us for lunch, dinner, and après specials. 7 days a week. Call ahead for reservations.
This fall, pay tribute to the godfather of skiing in Warren Miller's Face of Winter, presented by Volkswagen. Continue the legacy at the official kickoff to winter. Tickets are on sale now. Go to warrenmiller.com. It's a tradition you don't want to miss.
Warren Miller's Face of Winter and other classic Warren Miller films are now available for purchase on Blu-ray and DVD from the Warren Miller Gear Store. Go to warrenmiller.com or buy digitally on iTunes, Amazon, or Google Play.
The Epic Promise Foundation, at its root, is a way that we can all be part of something that's larger. To say to employees who really are in a moment that they need help, we've got your back. We're there for you.
Whether it's through emergency funds or educational programs, Epic Promise Foundation gives an opportunity for the company to reach out and lend a helping hand.
For a company to be able to step outside their box and support employees at this level is something that is almost unheard of.
The Epic Promise Foundation has made a huge impact on our family, and I couldn't be more grateful.
To be able to give you that little bit of cushion to go, okay, we'll be okay. I mean, that was huge.
Their offer to help was such a positive thing, and I'm so grateful for that.
I think it's about giving back, and it's about caring about our employees. If you're having a personal crisis, we're here to help you.
Epic Promise is a great part of what we do here at Vail Resorts. It speaks directly to two of our core values, which are do right and do good.
You know, we talk about the experience of a lifetime and really providing that for our guests, but also it's very important with our employees. That can end up being their experience of a lifetime, is the support that the foundation gave them to go ahead and push through a time of need.
Life can be hard, and it can throw you some real curveballs. It can be from a health crisis to a death in the family. If the foundation can take that little bit of financial stress off, it makes such a huge difference in the end.
I had just recently heard the story of Zach, who's one of our groomers here at Park City. He really needed some help financially with being able to purchase a cochlear implant.
Right before the start of the ski season, my cochlear implant broke. I felt lost. I lost my ability to communicate with people. The Epic Promise Foundation heard about my struggles and offered to help me, and I'm so grateful for that.
So I'm Jim Teeter. I've been with Vail Resorts Retail for 8 years. In March of 2016, I was diagnosed with brain cancer. When you're given news like that, you have to start from step one, which is, what do I need to take care of? And for me, that was easy. It's my daughter and my wife. And through the help of the Epic Promise Foundation, I was able to get a grant that was a huge financial help to my family and I, but more importantly was the connection and making me feel supported.
So the foundation not only provides money to people going through a hardship, we also provide educational grants for both the employee as well as the employee's children. One of our recipients is David Castillo. His father, Jose, has worked at the Marriott for over 17 years, and we're very pleased to be able to help that family send David to school and pursue his dreams.
El programa de Epic Promise, David tuvo la oportunidad de ir al colegio, lo cual estamos muy agradecidos.
Rebecca's story is pretty incredible. Here is someone who needed to drop everything and get to her brother who was in need of a bone marrow transplant.
I got there in the nick of time and could be a part of saving his life. If it wasn't for this foundation, I don't know how I would have made it.
The foundation is for everyone across the company. And the beauty of it is also that everyone can have a part in building it.
As an employee, you can donate money, of course, to the foundation. You can donate your time. You can also nominate a fellow employee, a coworker, to actually receive aid.
We can get thousands of employees across this company to pay it forward and support this foundation. That's what really takes this program to the next level.
We've been able to connect families at a time where they really needed to connect. We've been able to help people get to that next stage in their education. I can't even imagine where we're going to be at next year. It's going to be pretty amazing to see.
The idea of joining together to help support fellow employees just makes our connection to each other that much stronger.
This weather report is brought to you by Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Elevate your adventure this summer at America's only mountaintop theme park.
That is a live shot of the Glenwood Adventure Park, and they have so many fun things to do on a day like this. Take advantage while you can still head out there and enjoy all the activities. Their caves with the stalactites and stalagmites are so much fun. A really great experience if you've never done anything like that before. But today we are going to have a beautiful day, lots of sunshine in the forecast. We are starting off a little bit cool this morning, so if you are headed out, whether it is over to Glenwood or over at the Farmers Market in Vail, have a light jacket with you. We should be pretty dry throughout the day. It's just starting off a little chilly in the low 30s this morning, but pretty typical for this fall time of year. Helps get everyone a little bit more excited for that snowmaking season and to go take those first runs coming up soon. We're going to be reaching a high today of 59. So this low pressure system that's still sitting over us right now is going to be pushing through and moving to the east of us, bringing some warmer temperatures as we move into the week. But overnight tonight, we are going to have a low of 32 tonight. So definite frost depending upon where you are in elevation. Make sure you water those plants in really good. Maybe take an old sheet or a towel, cover up any tomato plants or any flowers that you want to keep going a little bit longer. That sun is going to be setting at 7:05, so those days are definitely starting to feel a little bit more fall-like, a little bit shorter. But as I said, that low pressure system is going to be moving out of the way, and we are going to be heating up as we move into the work week ahead. Lots of sunshine in the forecast for the beginning of the week. Temperatures going back up into the mid-60s, still staying in the 30s overnight. However, once we get to Thursday and Friday, we do have a chance of showers coming back into that forecast. So that's not till the end of the week. Get out there now and enjoy all of it. We were watching a tape about the Epic Promise helping employees, but that's not all the Epic Promise is. If you enjoy the outdoors, the Epic Promise is also about a commitment to zero. And we're going to learn a little bit more about that next.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
Join Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th at 10 a.m. for the 5K 10K River Trail Walker Run. This is a fundraiser for Hope of the Grand Valley, which is a hand up, not a handout, by fostering and encouraging independence and self-sufficiency for low-income families. Registration is now open for all ages and goes until October 18th. Early registration is $25 or $35 the day of the event. You can register online at itsyourrace.com. Join us for the annual 5K 10K Walker Run for Hope of the Grand Valley October 19th.
Ready to hit the slopes? Buying or renting the right gear can make or break your trip. Luckily, Outdoor Divas, the nation's first women-specific ski shop, is your expert in women's ski equipment. Our specialized staff has been making women and vacations happy since 2002 with comfortable fit solutions for every shape and size. Swing by our friendly ski boutique and let us outfit your vacation with the best gear, geared just for you.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome! All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Well, Vail Resorts, being a large company and also intrinsically linked to the environment, means that they can actually have an impact. Now, it's very important for all of our mountains to ensure consistent winter conditions and summer conditions to ensure that Vail Resorts continues to exist as a company. And that's why they are committed to making zero impact on the environment. Now, that's being done in various manners. One of them is carbon offsetting programs, utilizing more renewable energy sources such as wind and solar. But some new initiatives that they've recently implemented include completely eliminating plastic drinking straws. Now, they have so many food and beverage operations, and every single one of them utilize plastic straws. That's a lot of additional waste to add to our environment. Additionally, the production and manufacturing of plastic adds a significant amount of carbon dioxide to our air. So by eliminating plastic straws, they're not only eliminating waste, but also eliminating the production of a lot of plastic straws. Now, additionally, something you'll find at a lot of ski resorts are paper trail maps. Vail and Beaver Creek have reduced the amount of paper trail maps they've made by 71%. That's by implementing a better app on your phone, the Epic Mix app, that gives you better information than just a paper trail map. They're also recycling the paper trail maps. At the base of Vail and Beaver Creek, you'll find big bins that tell you where to recycle the paper trail maps. Now, these could potentially be reused, put back on the shelf, or actually recycled. So it's really good stuff going on in terms of sustainability at Vail Resorts. Now we're going to find out a little bit more about it.
What would it look like to make an epic promise to our planet? At Vail Resorts, everything we do is driven by the spectacular natural environments that we operate in. The environment is our business and our passion, and it's why we are making a commitment to protect our local natural resources and address the most pressing global environmental challenge. Today, we are setting a goal to achieve a zero net operating footprint by 2030.
It's a commitment to zero net carbon emissions by 2030, zero waste to landfill, and zero operating impact on our forests and habitat.
Since 2008, our existing operations achieved a 19% reduction in energy usage.
Now, we're committing to another 15% improvement in our efficiency.
To make this happen, we're investing $25 million in capital on energy-saving projects.
We're committing to purchasing 100% of our electricity from clean, renewable energy sources.
We'll strive for zero waste by working with our communities, partners, and guests to maximize recycling and composting.
And we'll protect these beautiful places by minimizing the impact of any future development and planting or restoring an acre of forest for every acre of forest that's been displaced.
It's our epic promise to our employees, to the communities in which we work, to our guests, and to our planet. And it's going to require the innovation, passion, and dedication of all of us to get to zero. This is what epic looks like.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, available on streaming TV services using the YouTube app.
Finally basking in the sunlight today. It started off quite chilly on top of the Avon Preserve trails, but now the sun is up and it feels incredible out. This is my favorite weather to go on a nice hike in. I think after I'm done with the show, little Minnie and I are going to go on another epic adventure of our own. Let's take a look at the forecast. What kind of weather are Minnie and I going to have today on our epic adventures? Well, it's looking like around 59 degrees for our high today. Perfect fall weather. Shouldn't be a cloud in the sky, and there should also be no precipitation. So you love to see that. Love to see that on the last day of summer today, on this fine Sunday. This evening, expect the sun to set around 7:06, 7:05 p.m., and temperatures reaching an overnight low of around 32 degrees. And now, if you are getting out and enjoying one of our 4 primary I-70 corridor resorts, remember you've only got 2 more weekends left to enjoy lift access on Vail and Beaver Creek. Well, here's a look at your mid-mountain conditions. 55 to 57 degrees for Vail and Beaver Creek, and then 51 degrees for Breckenridge and Keystone. A little cooler mid-mountain Breckenridge and Keystone than we're experiencing here in the Vail Valley. Now looking ahead to the next 5 days, temperatures should perk up a little bit for the majority of the week. Sunny skies as we usher in fall, but then by mid to late week, a storm system's going to roll in, bring with it some moisture, potential for snow, but definitely some rain starting on Thursday. Now we've got a very special guest in the studio coming up next. It's the Maui Ski Bus. I know nothing about it, but I'm very excited to hear what this Maui Ski Bus is all about.
Engel & Volkers is committed to providing the highest level of service to buyers and sellers in the Vail Valley. With decades of experience marketing Vail Valley properties, we are backed by a global company with over 800 offices and 10,000 agents worldwide. This extensive international network offers unparalleled national and international exposure for our most exclusive listings. To learn more, stop by our Vail Village or Beaver Creek offices and meet with one of our exceptional advisors.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
Find your new floor today. We can install it right away. Our full-time staff of professionals will install your new floor to the highest quality standards. Your new floor comes with a lifetime installation guarantee. With over 150 choices of beautiful hardwood floors and luxurious carpet in stock now, you'll find the perfect new floor for your home. Because at Rugs Benedict, we know floors.
2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bike, and then a marathon where I'm running them down. 140.6 miles. That's what I'm building with chocolate milk. Nutrients to refuel, protein to rebuild, backed by science.
I am so excited to talk to Steve Fisher this morning and the Maui Ski Bus. I'm so curious about this whole thing. And we were just talking, and Steve is actually a member of the New York Explorers Club. That's a pretty elite group, Steve. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah, I've been fortunate. I've been a member since 1999. And the Explorers Club out in New York is basically the Hall of Fame of explorers. So I've been fortunate to have met some really interesting people. Sir Edmund Hillary, which was a great honor. John Glenn, Buzz Aldrin, Dr. Sylvia Earle, and numerous people that just go on and on.
Very elite group. Now, I've seen you out here in the wintertime in some of your ski adventures, but will you just tell us, because I was fascinated by this, how you ended up getting the exploration that got you indoctored into this club?
In 1997, I was the first person to design and build a customized windsurfer and windsurf from Los Angeles to Maui solo in 47 days.
What did you eat? Like, did you have food in the windsurfer?
Yes, I did. I had a stove in it, and I made.
Wow.
I made my own. I caught fish, made my own food. I had contests with myself to see how long I could eat a nutrition bar versus how fast, how long, to kind of weed the time away, and lots of spirulina.
Okay, so I've been to Maui. There's a lot of tiger sharks out there because they love all those turtles. Did you see anything crazy like that when you were doing that? And how did you deal with that?
I saw one shark, and I had a long, scraggly beard, and so it looked at me and it kind of like swam away. So
thank you.
Yeah, no thank you. I saw a lot of turtles out there in the open ocean, and whales and dolphins, and seabirds were really cool. They would come probably 3 to 4 feet from me because I was a non-threat to them.
Wow, that's absolutely fascinating. Now, a lot of our viewers are skiers and snowboarders, and I know you've done some large treks across the U.S., visiting all these resorts I see on your window behind me. What is the maximum number of resorts you've visited in a season?
In 2012, I set out at an ambitious goal to ski 100 resorts in one season.
Were all those resorts North America?
Western USA and Canada.
Wow.
And I topped out at 104.
Wow, that is like a goal for us just to get 100 ski days, and we live here. That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Very cool. So tell me about the most unusual, or I'm sure like with these adventures you go on, it's part of encountering the unexpected. Tell me about one of your unexpected experiences at one of the resorts.
Steamboat Springs, skiing with Billy Kidd.
Oh, very cool.
That was an honor. And then a small ski resort up in Idaho. I had a 5-year-old cute little girl give me ski lessons. And I had never been on the carpet.
Oh, the magic carpet.
The magic carpet. I had never been on one in my life. And so here I'm an adult being taught by a 5-year-old. And I didn't know what pizza and fries was.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's like the rudimentary of the
Yeah.
ski industry. That's great.
Yeah.
So how long have you been skiing? Was that your first passion, or?
No, I started when I was 6, so I've got 50 plus years skiing in.
Now, how did you end up being a ski bus, but you live in Maui?
That's the interesting part. I'm a frustrated ski bum living on a tropical island.
Yeah,
so,
tough life.
So I decided to combine the two and be a tropical ski bum.
So now, if you head back to Maui, what happens to your bus?
I store Maui ski bus at different storage places in the West.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
So do you actually have a residence? Like, do you get mail? Like,
Oh, yeah, I know, it's interesting. I run a ski adventure based from Maui.
Okay, very cool.
So it's an anomaly. It's a conundrum. People get kind of confused with it. But with Maui Ski Bus, it gets questions. And one of the things that I did in Maui Ski Bus is there's a beach inside Maui Ski Bus. Real beach sand from Maui.
Oh, I love that. We're going to have to check that out in a minute. So do you bring Hawaiians over here to ski?
I've actually, not necessarily Hawaiians, but I've met up with Hawaiians. Up in Washington, I met up with a Hawaiian ski patroller and actually helped them do some mountain rescues.
Wow. And
Yeah.
you know, you were showing me some of your stickers, and
Yeah.
you had, I like the Maui Ski Patrol one. That one's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about these and what they mean?
So the Maui Ski Patrol, I actually give ski patrollers presents when I go to different ski resorts, and I decided, since I've hang around with so many different ski patrollers, to create my own Maui Ski Patrol.
I
And
love
there
that.
it is.
And tell me about some of the other ones, because I really like your top initiative.
Yes. So with the windsurfer, Dustlipa 2, and then Maui Ski Bus, I drove around and I saw litter everywhere. And when it melts, it gets in the streams, it gets in the river, and then it actually gets into the ocean, into the Pacific garbage patch. So I combined the two, and I call a litter initiative called Top Litter. And what it means is take one piece, and my goal is to get it ingrained in everyone's brain that every day you take one piece of litter and dispose of it.
Well, that's great. I can't wait to hear more and get inside this bus. So we're going to have a quick check of the weather, and then we'll be back with more investigation into the Maui Ski Bus.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. Take a ride on the tram all the way to the Rocky Mountain top. It's awesome! Swing over the canyon, you'll swear you're gonna drop. Thrills, adventure, family fun. Get here just as fast as your car will run. Tons of fun here waiting for you at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
Lion's Head Vail looking gorgeous this morning, per the usual. I have a high affinity for Lion's Head Village. That's actually where I started my career, here in Vail, at the Burton Snowboard Store in Lion's Head. It's good stuff in Lion's Head. That's actually also rather where the Eagle Bond Gondola is located, and the top of that is where you'll find Epic Discovery. And 2 more weekends to enjoy Epic Discovery and the Eagle Bond Gondola in Vail. Let's get a look at your daily forecast for this fine Sunday here in the valley. Starting off a little chilly at 29 degrees, but temperatures should be increasing to a high of 59 degrees today. No chance of precipitation, no significant cloud cover. It's going to be a gorgeous final day of summer here in the valley. And this evening, the sunset should be occurring around 7:06 p.m. and overnight lows of 32 degrees. Very comfortable temperatures for sleeping this fall. I'm looking forward to that. It's a little warm during the summer at nights to have a little golden retriever trying to sleep with you. Minnie gets real hot. And we're going to pan our view out. Look at the I-70 corridor. Denver at 78 degrees. Should be smooth sailing across the I-70 corridor today with no precipitation in store for us. Mid-60s for Vail and Avon, and 70 for Eagle. And looking ahead to the next 5 days, conditions should be fairly calm for the majority of the week. Temperatures increasing ever so slightly from where we're at today to the lower 60s. But by the end of the week, expect a storm system to roll in, bring with it some precipitation, and if the temperatures cool off enough, maybe our first sign of snow. And now we're going to take a little break, come back and learn more about the Maui ski bus.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Sassy. I'm a TV host for Good Morning Vail and TV8. And when I'm not talking about the outdoors, I'm in the middle of the outdoors. I spend my free time on the rivers fly fishing.
There's something fresh going on at the Coyote Cafe. Sip an all-natural margarita and share some Coyote nachos. Really hungry? Jump into these fresh sizzling fajitas or one of our classically prepared Mexican dishes. Try our fresh, never frozen half-pound burger, classic blue cheese, or go ahead and throw a little bacon on there. Not enough? You gotta try the signature Chili 14, 7 fresh peppers and 7 dried chilies combined to blow your mind. Freshen things up at the Coyote Cafe, Beaver Creek's first restaurant and bar.
At the Alzheimer's Association Walk to End Alzheimer's, we carry flowers that signify why we want to end the disease. And we walk so that one day there will be a white flower for Alzheimer's first survivor. Join the fight at alz.org/walk.
Sign up today for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event at the Brush Creek Pavilion in Eagle on Saturday, September the 28th at 10 a.m. For more information and to register your team, please visit alz.org/walk.
I am so curious about the inside of this bus, Steve. So tell me first, what was this bus before you took ownership of it?
It was a shuttle bus on Maui, airport
So-
rental car shuttle bus.
Did you do this yourself? I mean, maybe you had help, but did you come up with all of this and change this into a mobile home?
Yeah, actually built it right in my front yard on Maui. So Maui ski bus is from Maui.
How did you get the motivation to do this? I mean, did you just see an ad, we're getting rid of our shuttle buses, and you were like, I think I can do an epic ski vacation, or?
So I designed it specifically for 20 degrees below zero.
How did you do that? I was actually going to ask one of those questions about that, like how this does whenever we have really cold temperatures.
It's kind of tough when it's 20 below. I don't have heat inside here. I figured the old miners didn't have heat when they lived, and so I would tough it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I did. I've probably slept in here at least 30 times when it was 20 below.
Now, when you built it, especially the back area where you have your sleeping quarter, did you line the walls with insulation or anything?
Yeah, everything inside is insulated and carpet on the walls to add to the insulation.
Oh, that's creative.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, how long did it take you from the time you sort of conceptualized this to the time that you were like, that's it, I'm ready, it's time to hit the slopes?
It was a solid 6 months to building it out, making it nice inside, making it homey, and keeping it tropical at the same time.
Very cool. Now, did this start off as wanting to go on an epic adventure, or did this start off as, I just want to go, ski a couple resorts, and this is the way I'll do it?
Epic adventure, because I like epic adventures, and then to do the 100 different ski resorts.
Wow.
That was the goal. That was
And
the focus.
what was your time frame that it took you to do all those resorts?
I did it in a winter season of 2012, and the most I skied was 11 days in a row, and then I had a drive in between the resorts, and then I had a day off, and then I did 9 days, and so I have a drawback is I like moguls, so I would hit moguls at every resort, and after a while your legs get sore, so I would actually freeze my legs in the streams as I would drive around.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So what has been the most, other than the cold, what has been the most challenging part of being able to do such a long journey in a vehicle like this?
I would say the cold is a tough thing, but the other part is the concentration of driving and not have any deer, elk, moose, or ice on the road, not going into the ditches. So driving a big rig like this, especially at night,
and
can
you're
be
tired.
really dangerous.
I mean,
and you're
you've
tired.
ridden all day.
You're
I can't imagine like finishing a day at the back bowls in Vail on a powder day, and then trying to make it to Tahoe or Crested Butte, wherever your next goal is at. I mean, that must have been really a challenge.
Yeah, I drove once from Aspen to Jackson Hole at night in the back roads, and that was really scary. That was a scary drive.
Absolutely. Have you ever had any problems while you were on the road like that?
Knock on wood. No.
Well, that's very
No
cool.
deer, no moose, no elk.
Thank you so much for sharing all of this with us today. And if you see Steve out and about, give him a wave, stop and chat with him if he's outside of the bus, because I'm sure he would love to tell you all about his adventures. And there's some really cool stuff in here. Stay with us. We'll have more Good Morning Vail coming your way.
This is an ad for a chip so iconic, we don't need a logo. It's the three-sided crunch. You know, that cheesy, spicy, crispy, crunchy, flavor-packed bodega snack that rhymes with, I need those. An ad with no logo? It's another level.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park.
Elevate your adventure this summer at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in beautiful Glenwood Springs. You'll get unlimited turns on all of the park's awesome attractions, plus 2 cave tours for one low price with our Fun Day Pass. Only $53 for kids and $58 for adults. Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park, America's only mountaintop theme park.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
Let us put you in the spirits.
If you want great customer service and amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor. And let us put you in the spirits.
Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. You got a great day in store for you on this final day of summer. Get out there and make the most of it. And tune in tomorrow, starting at 7 a.m. for your Monday edition of Good Morning Vail. We'll be welcoming Dan Smith, a friend of Vail Mountain Rescue, as well as a member of Engel and Volker, showing off a gorgeous property here in our valley. You're not going to want to miss that. You're not going to want to miss today. Look at how gorgeous it is. Get out there. Go see some fall leaves. Have a blast, everyone. Thanks for watching.